Happy Thursday morning, brothers. Welcome to our little corner of the world we call Morning Breath. Gosh, we got that down good.
Got it.
We got that down good. We have joining me this morning, I'm Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
There we go. There we go. We have the glorious Greta.
Ahoy.
You are not fully committed
I was
to
not
that.
committed.
You gotta get into it.
I know.
We have Uber producer Nick, who is fully committed.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
He's in.
And boss man Matt.
Ahoy.
Ahoy with one of
gusto.
these. With gusto. Wearing glasses today.
Yeah, so
Yesterday, no glasses.
well, I'm trying to figure these things out. So I've never had glasses before until a few weeks ago, and they came in. I wore them for a week, and then it was not right.
You could see better.
Well, not really.
Okay.
And because I had to go all in. I got the progressives and all that stuff, and I've never had glasses, so I'm trying to figure these things out, right? So I wore them for a week, thinking, okay, I'm just not used to them. I've never done it. So I went back in, and they said, oh, it looks like they're off a little bit. So they remade them. So I was out without them again for another week.
I see.
And then, so I got them last Friday again, and then honestly, I just kept forgetting to wear them this week. So I take
Does
them
it
off.
make a difference?
Yeah. So my eyes aren't terrible anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I can see without them, but I can see better with them.
Yeah.
And especially when I read, especially because I spend too much time right here, right, with my phone and
Yep.
trying to read that. And so it does help with that. But honestly, I've forgotten to wear them most of the time. So,
Bless.
and
Do you need
yeah.
a little reminder from me?
Well, I need something.
Set an alarm.
So I can see better with them, but I can see okay without them.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would be doomed if I didn't have my contacts in.
And so I'm not quite that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've told you, I had LASIK.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's 20 some years ago.
Oh, wow.
And it was not a big deal. It was pretty common. But
Yeah.
20 some years ago.
It's still working?
Everything's fine, 2020.
That's great.
I can't read without these.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a different.
That's where I was mostly having my problem, was just on the reading. And I have readers, but I don't know. Here I am.
You're the cool guy.
I'm the cool guy. I'm trying to figure out whether I'm a glasses guy or not. I'm still debating. I'm giving him a chance.
Well,
what happens.
as long as you remember.
As
I
long as
feel like
remember.
out of the loot, I feel out of the gang. You guys all have glasses on except me. I technically do.
You've had glasses for a long time, haven't you, Nick?
Since fourth grade.
I can't. They give me a headache. I gotta wear contacts.
I just something about.
I don't know what it is.
something
I
about
can't do it either.
Poking those things in my eye.
Oh.
I don't
See,
know.
the only time I wear contacts is when I wear a mask for the haunted house.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're probably at, what's that band you like? Furball.
Terrible.
No, no contacts.
Well, you
in
can't
Furball.
wear glasses there.
Yeah.
So John texted us last night about
I didn't know if you were gonna bring
Ahoy.
this up or not.
I'm just, so at 8:56, he texts both you and I talking about Ahoy.
Yeah.
And, I think he's embraced this better than many
I
of
think
us.
so. And he was a little
Yeah,
a
he
little
was-
reluctant. but
yeah.
he's here now.
What did he text you? Just about it?
I don't know.
Or did he
Yeah.
just say ahoy?
Yeah, kind of, Greta. I'm not sure I can explain everything.
That's fine.
Did you watch yesterday's show?
I didn't.
Maybe during break, I'll
Okay.
I'll fill in the
air.
gap.
Yeah.
Fill in the gap.
Let's just say we've expanded ahoy. So
It can mean many things.
It is a greeting. It can also be used as a verb. It can be used as many things. So ahoy can just be part of your everyday language. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be just a phone greeting. Like
Although
intended.
Xander prefers it to be just a phone greeting.
Okay.
So what I've been challenging our audience all week is, and I'll challenge you too, Greta,
Okay.
is to just somewhere out of the blue, start using the word ahoy. Like
Okay.
when you're at work and you're walking by somebody's desk. And
I got a meeting with Todd today, so I
Just
was
say
walking.
ahoy.
Ahoy.
See, Todd would
He'll
appreciate
be like,
the
Todd
ahoy.
would.
He would.
Now, the
I'll
reason,
report
then you
back.
have to go, because he's going to go with the
What the hell
Yeah,
are you
what?
talking about?
Well, is Xander. Alexander Graham Bell. And
Yeah,
it's just a lot easier to say Xander from Matt's point
Yeah.
of view.
we
We're
think he would
nicknamed him.
prefer Xander as
Xander
opposed to
Bell.
Alex. So
Xander.
Xander.
Okay.
He wanted the greeting when one answered the telephone to be ahoy instead of hello.
Okay.
And so we're just
going
bringing
with
it back.
Yeah.
going with it.
We're bringing
Yeah,
it back.
we're going with it.
And we're getting people to come around to our side.
I think so.
So I've challenged everybody to try it. Have you tried it yet, Nick?
Every day at work.
Every day at work to somebody new?
No, not really.
Okay.
Just walk by the doors and say, ahoy.
What's the reaction been?
Chips ahoy.
Chips ahoy.
Chips Ahoy. I like that.
I like that.
Takes it to-
I'm like,
Chips
no.
Ahoy.
One of my favorite
Ahoy.
cookies.
I like
Yeah,
the chewy
it's
Chips
all-
Ahoy.
Do you?
Yeah.
I like the hard ones. I
Chewy.
like
I'm a chewy fan.
No, Chewy's, no.
they're thicker, aren't they, than the regular Chips Ahoy?
I feel like they're thinner.
Oh.
Maybe not. I don't.
I don't get them very often.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm not opposed to a good Chips Ahoy.
I don't
but
buy them
gi-
because I
but
can
give
like
me
eat
an
the whole
Oreo
thing.
any
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah, Oreo. I'm loving Oreo.
I'll take a Chips.
Double stuffed.
I'll take an Ahoy over
Like the
that.
M&M Chips Ahoy are the best, I
Oh
think.
yeah, those are good.
So my mom, ever the optimist. It's just a matter of time before you won't forget your glasses because you really won't be able to see well.
You won't be able to go anywhere.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Martha.
Denise,
Called out.
is Denise out running
Is
today?
she running?
Well, she said she's at Case Field, so she.
I suppose the football game's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
There's nothing going this morning when I left the
Tuesday.
house.
There was 7th and 8th grade football Tuesday night.
Yeah.
The lights were on and it was rowdy.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
I think there was like 5,000 people there.
Yeah, we encourage
Go
people to
Demons.
Go.
Yeah.
We're taking credit for it, so we encourage
Making
people to
that
go
up.
to the 7th and 8th grade game. So we know we didn't really have anything to do with it, but we're going to take credit anyway.
Heck yeah.
Well, we mentioned
Yeah.
it.
We did mention it.
We did.
Hey, look, we're going to do the wave. The 7th and 8th grade football game.
Ahoy!
That was awesome. That was good timing.
So I haven't even sprung this on you. My wife,
All right.
I was wondering.
my
what that was.
wife bought me this book, Exceptionally Bad Dad Jokes,
Oh.
that is going to stay in this room. I
All right.
hope.
Volume 1 too.
Yeah,
And there's
yes.
multiple volumes.
Yeah, it's not that good. We'll flip through it, but we'll find something.
That's all right.
That's great.
That's okay.
I thought that was fun.
That is good.
You use this new thing they call the internet.
Well-
Is it the internet?
So it is.
Google.
So I have a whole list, a huge list that I found on the internet like a long time ago. But now Paula will send me stuff. I get stuff from from Leanne in Fairfield. She works for me, sells ads down there. She'll send me stuff.
Oh, you don't even have
Ray
to
will
try
send
anymore?
me stuff. And then on Facebook, there's because apparently I've looked them up, so it's now on my algorithm.
It is.
So now they pop in all the time. So they're coming fast and furious now.
There's something strange going on because I had a particular question in my head. In my head, I did not speak it out loud.
Okay.
But this thing was near me.
Right. That
And
does happen.
you know where this is going,
I
right?
know where it's going.
This morning, in one of the things that I normally read, is an article about exactly what I was asking in my head.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
We should all just go back to wall phones.
I don't know about that.
I think we
I
should all
mean,
go back
exactly.
I think we should all go back to rotary dial phones.
Oh
That'd
yeah, those
stop
were
us
fun.
for a minute.
Yeah.
You didn't have to grow up with them.
My friend had one, but we didn't use it. We
It
played
was
with it.
all fine and dandy when you could use 5 numbers, but now if you have to use 1, 2, 3,
Oh, right.
4,
Yeah,
6,
Nine.
exactly.
10 numbers,
10, yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, that's going to take a bit to dial a rotary.
Yeah.
You used to dial with 5 numbers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you used to be able to just skip the 6, 5.
Yeah. It's
go
3, 2, 1, 9, 1 or whatever. Yeah.
That's new. I've never heard that.
Well, it was old, Greta.
It's just-
But that's how we
News
grew
to
up.
me.
And years before that, you used to go, Sarah,
yeah, that was before my time.
give me BR 549. Serious to God, it was a weird number,
What did
and it
that
was
mean?
a party line.
That was somebody's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I've heard of
so,
party
so
lines.
the operator,
Yeah.
Sarah, she would ring up that number, and it was serious. It was a weird number. Where's Ray? Because he knows this
Yeah,
stuff.
he would. So,
He probably has it.
It was like a letters and a combination of letters and numbers.
but all your neighbors were on there too. So your
So then you
neighbors-
could hear the like gossip of
Yes,
what's happening.
You just listen in on
Huh.
your neighbor's phone
It's
conversation.
like the Facebook of like,
Well, kind of.
It's pretty intrusive.
It kind of was. But yeah, The rotary dial was, like you said, if you could dial just the 5 numbers, but if you had somebody's number had a lot of zeros in it, it might take you 5 minutes to dial a phone.
Yeah, you didn't like that.
Because that's like this.
That's the last one. Yep.
And then sometimes the rotary thing, it would go back, but it would go, might get stuck for a minute and then go.
Oh, shoot.
The crap we had to grow up
Yeah,
we did.
jeez.
You kids today.
Exactly.
Got
We still have
so
one at
easy.
church.
3 TV
Say
channels.
again?
We still have one at the church. Rotary phone downstairs.
And it works?
And you
Yeah.
use it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think they're awesome, but
Again, it's cool retro. Not in the moment. You're like, what the hell were
Like,
we
I'm
doing?
trying to get an important call here.
so yeah. 911, that worked pretty good, but I don't even know if they had that then.
I don't think
you
you
just-
probably
911?
not.
I think you just
You just picked it up and said, Sarah, get the cops.
Fire! Fire!
Fire, Sarah, fire.
I used Sarah because that was the one that Andy Griffith. It was on Andy
Yeah.
Griffith.
I'm pretty sure
we
we
were
just
my family and I were just talking about Andy Griffith. Good show. I did
It's one
watch
of the
that.
best.
I'm pretty sure we just dialed 0, didn't we?
It very well could be. I don't know.
Got the operator.
I feel like
I'm not sure
911's a
911
newer-ish.
wasn't there in
Yeah.
68. I don't think it was there.
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I don't recall either.
Ray.
Ray knows.
Paula said you called 32107, not 911.
Yep. So 653-2107 is
Safety
police.
center.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that too. Numbers you remember?
Yep.
Thank
you
God they
remember
changed
that
that to
one.
911 because I wouldn't remember that.
But you would. You did.
You did.
True. I still have a lot of my friends' home phones memorized from
You
when we
did?
were little. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you
Fair enough.
understand. You understand that.
I get it.
What else is happening in the world today, Matt? You want to get rid of these?
So,
yeah, go ahead.
No, that's all right. So you were talking. We can talk about those too. But you were talking about before we went on about this port strike, right? The ports are all closed. And
Oh,
people are
yeah,
striking.
yeah.
So
The longshoremen.
the longshoremen, but people are panic buying toilet paper.
Oh,
Yes. My mom
Can't
texted
get
me there. She's
paper
like, you
again?
need to get diapers and wipes. And I'm
Yes.
like, do we?
So panic buying toilet paper because the ports are closed. However, most toilet paper is made in the U.S. and what's not made in the U.S. is generally made in Canada or Mexico, which comes by truck or train.
we're gonna be fine.
We're fine.
So we're fine. Don't panic buy toilet paper.
Please don't.
So the things they're worried about are things like perishable stuff.
Yeah.
So things going out and coming in. So if we export pork and meat, beef,
Yep.
That makes
now
sense.
that's going to slow down because the container ships that cool them are not going to function.
Yes. But not toilet paper.
But not
But
toilet
not
paper.
toilet paper.
or
It'll be
paper
fine.
towels.
Yeah, we were speaking of that a little bit, and I'm. This is not my business. This is not anything. I don't have a pony in this race, but I've read that the longshoremen have been offered a 50% raise, 50 or 55. What did I say?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Somewhere in there, over 6 years, and I don't know what they make, and maybe I don't know. And they rejected that because they wanted a 77% raise. Well, aim high, and maybe they're really, really underpaid. I have no idea, but that seems like
That's a lot.
it seems like a lot of a big raise,
Tim,
77%.
I would also like a 77% raise.
Same.
Me too.
Same.
Yeah.
Therefore, I'm on strike.
Morning
done.
breath is shut down.
I'm done talking.
Patty's like, thank God we've been waiting for that forever.
Well, good luck, but this is hopefully this gets done quickly.
How many are striking?
Well, I don't know
Picketing or
the
whatever it's
actual
called.
numbers, but it's from Maine to Texas.
Oh, so a lot.
So it's all of our, not
Yeah.
all of them, but a lot of big
A lot of
ports.
major ports.
And we got to have them.
Yeah.
We got to have goods coming and going.
The other thing, really quick, that I just happened to come across, the new state law, there'll now be fixed automated traffic cameras, the speed cameras, only in 5 Iowa cities, including in Cedar Rapids. So the one that gets most of us, Cedar Rapids on the interstate, those are staying, but only one on each end. So now there's one on each end both ways. So there's 4 there. They're going to 2. So there's one at the beginning of the southbound and one at the beginning of the northbound.
Nice.
And so there's 2 in Cedar
So
Rapids.
in between, just give her hell.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The pedal to the metal.
2 in Cedar Rapids, and only 1 in Des Moines, 1 in Marshalltown, and 1 in LeClaire.
What's the law? They just have to get rid of some?
Well,
They had to prove
there's very tight restrictions on where you can put them, and you have to exactly prove.
to the Iowa Department of Transportation that this really is a safety
Yeah.
fix.
Yeah.
It's making the road safer.
So you can still get caught in Cedar Rapids, but I think they rejected. I forget. I don't even wrote it down, but they're like
130 some.
Well, more than that.
Well, the last count I
all
had
said
was-
and done, there was like, well, let me. There was like 500 and some applications,
Oh,
and they said nope, except for the 5.
God bless them.
Yeah.
Speed cameras.
But as we drive through Cedar Rapids, you still got to be careful.
Yeah.
It's still there on the
I got
interstate.
one in
Huh?
Cedar Rapids.
What's that?
So I got 1 in Cedar Rapids, and every time I go through there now, I'm like, nope.
Yep. Well, you still can. So don't get too crazy.
I go like 55
Slow down
or
for a
less.
second.
I think they're set though. You have to be going like 68 or more, even in a 55.
Yeah,
Oh.
you get quite a bit of fudge.
Yeah. I wouldn't test that too far.
No, you test
Let
that,
us know, Nick. Yeah.
Next time you're up there, try 63.
See what happens.
We were heading to a wedding. So it was my dad in the truck, me in my car, my brother in his truck, and all 3 of us got a ticket.
Well,
Oh,
you're,
shoot.
Because we were all falling together
Yeah.
to head to this wedding.
and you're all going
And
69
we all
miles
were
an hour.
going the same pace, keeping up with each other. And pretty soon, like a couple
Ding,
weeks later in
ding,
the mail,
ding.
we get 3 envelopes.
No.
Shoot.
Pass that along to the wedding
They
people.
also said only about 60% of those get paid.
I think they're like $75 tickets or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Slow down, Nick.
The real catch to that is that I got one of those in the mail, and it wasn't for me. It was my daughter's boyfriend driving a car that was registered
I always
to me.
wondered how that works.
And I get this little nice
They
ticket, and
just
there's
go
a
by the
picture
license
of
plate.
him driving the car because they take a picture
Yeah.
right in your windshield, and it's like, oh hell no,
You're paying this one.
oh hell no.
Yep. All right, the joys of traffic cameras are going to get a little easier. We need to take a break, Nick. We'll be you ready to hit those
ready.
buttons? All right, we'll be right back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Ahoy, and welcome back to Morning Breath. It's Thursday. We are October 3rd.
We are.
My watch says October 2nd.
Why?
Why?
I haven't changed it yet. I have one of those.
You have to
You have
change
to
it
you have to
yourself?
change it.
You guys look at me like it's like,
Oh,
like
no,
I'm
that
some
would
kind
never
of
get
freak. You have to change it?
What?
Yeah, I had to turn the knob, and I got to put batteries in it and stuff.
Oh, jeez. You can't just put it on a charger
Yeah.
and call it good.
Too much work.
I don't have one of these fancy You guys got Apple Watch.
Apple Watch.
Yeah. What do you got?
Samsung.
But apparently, I'm the odd man out.
You are.
I'm old fashioned. I'm the oldest guy in the room.
Well, I'm getting old fashioned. This is like when the Apple Watch first came out, very first edition. I was like, I have to get it, and then I've just kept it. I haven't updated, so they're like on number 7.
I think
or
I have
something.
8.
8.
That's not the newest. I think 10 or something is the newest.
see, I'm way
I have
behind.
8, and I'm a little behind.
See, I'm still on 1.
Get with it.
I know.
Well, at least it's
Both
still
of you.
going. Mine, I had the first or second one, and it went down.
How many Android versions of this are there?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
This was the one before the newest one just came out. So
It used to be a big every 2 years change upgrade my phone too, but I haven't done that. And I think they just came out with 16, and I'm on 12.
yeah.
Oh, phone? Your phone's
Yeah.
a 12?
Yeah.
I just did the update on my phone, and
Well,
now my phone dies really fast. I'm not happy about
Yeah.
it.
You got to go in and change stuff
Yeah.
because when they, right?
Don't ask me. I'm not an Apple guy.
Yeah.
You
Because they'll
fixed
turn a bunch of
Tim's the other
stuff
day.
on.
I did fix Tiz. That was a simple fix.
Yes, Jeff, that is my voice on the WCHD commercial. Also, if you call WCHD, that's also my voice.
Greta is everywhere.
I am the voice.
She is
Actually,
everywhere.
John. I feel like
John's the voice.
John is the voice.
You are the.
I'm the
The glorious
Glorious Greta, but the voice on the commercial. Yes.
Strange but true.
I gotta think that John's got a great voice and he's a good singer, but he could he call the hospital and it's his voice. It might be intimidating.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think-
oh, hang on, I don't need an
It's like,
appointment
what
here.
the hell is happening at the hospital?
We should have had him sing our little jingle.
There you go. He can
That's
sing
what
a
we should have
song.
done. Yeah.
He's got a hoy on the brain right now.
Yeah, maybe he better not.
And only we think that's funnier than crap.
If you can change the hospitals to say
Ahoy.
ahoy, thank you for calling Washington County Hospitals and Clinics.
That'd be great.
That would touch a lot of people.
It would.
would.
That would
So
be awesome.
in your meeting with Todd,
I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna go in and say ahoy, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell?" And
And then
then
you're
we'll
gonna
go
explain
into it.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna change all the greetings. We're at,
See
and
what he
now in a
says.
Hoy establishment.
there you go.
you go.
I know. I like it.
I don't feel like you're fully committed to that.
I know. I'm gonna chicken out.
Well, at least ahoy him.
I'll definitely ahoy him. I'll let
right.
you know how it goes.
Ahoy, Jimmy. We have some strange but true. Let's get a couple of these going and then we'll take a break. What are you drinking this morning?
It's a bubbler. A bubbler.
Does it have
Wild
ca-
cherry.
Does it have caffeine?
It sure does.
Isn't
And
that what-
natural caffeine. It's really good.
That
What's
doesn't count.
is there unnatural caffeine?
I don't know. I don't know what.
It's a good
With
question.
What? Sorry, I was trying to figure out what the caffeine was. So I missed that.
All right, strange but true.
I'll have to watch that bag. See what he
In
said.
January, a 33-year-old man underwent emergency surgery in Austria after a forestry accident. It wasn't until July, however, so this is a year ago apparently. However, the patient learned the unnamed surgeon allowed his 13-year-old daughter to drill a hole in the patient's head.
Not the patient's daughter, the
There
doctor's
was-
daughter.
There was, yeah. There was no contact, no explanation or apology, nothing, said the patient's attorney. That is simply undignified. The operation was successful, and the patient is still recovering. The main surgeon and other specialists who was present during the operation were let go by the hospital. So, yeah, he let his 13-year-old daughter drill a hole in somebody's head.
Hey, maybe she wants to be a doctor.
Well, yeah, but not
Hang
at
on.
13.
Hang on.
I think there's some schooling involved.
There's some
in that.
good practice. What do you call what she just
Hands-on
did?
learning.
Well-
Just drilling. It wasn't like she was, open
Just
the
drilling.
drain up.
She didn't
Into
drill his
someone's
toe.
brain.
She drilled his head. I think
You
there's
know what?
a difference.
Maybe there's a stop there.
Maybe
It's, it's a drill press.
The drill has a little.
They have a little
stopper.
drill press, and it just won't go any deeper than it's supposed
You
to.
need to go 6 millimeters into his skull, huh? Yeah. Well,
She's 13. She understands 6 millimeters.
well.
It's like a half an inch.
Is it? I don't know.
It is. 13 millimeters is. Oh shit! I forget. I don't know.
That's impressive.
13. Okay.
You could say anything you wanted, and I'd be like, okay.
Mhm,
Yeah,
same.
13 millimeters a half inch. So 6 would be a quarter.
Quarter
right?
inch.
6.
If you say so, I
Sure.
believe you.
It's true.
Okay.
13 millimeter and half inch wrench are both the same size. Check it. Jeff, whoever.
Ray.
Right. He's not on. I don't
He
feel
hasn't,
like.
he hasn't checked in this morning. I don't know.
Well, he's your friend.
Well, I know, but I forgot to babysit him this morning.
He's our friend.
He's our friend. He's a friend of the show.
He's a friend of the show. You got one you want to read, Greta?
Sure.
Because everybody's tired of hearing me. I'm certain.
Sure.
Pick the right one.
I'm just gonna do this last one here. Harley Walters of Texas was working at home when he looked out the window and saw a naked man walking down the sidewalk with his dog by his side. The news reported that Walters worried the man was suffering from some kind of physical or mental health issue.
It was hot out.
Probably hot in San Antonio, Texas.
And the dog wanted to go for a walk.
San Antonio's way down there.
It is. A group of neighbors decided to confront the man. The other gentleman that stopped him on the street said, "Hey, are you aware you don't have pants on?" Walter said,
"Hey, mister."
Walter said that. He said, "Yeah, like it was no big deal." Police responded to the scene.
Thank you. Thank you.
The man was high on mushrooms, so the officers gave him a courtesy ride home and did not charge him.
Well, that's nice of him.
was
Well,
nice.
thank you, San Antonio
So,
police.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
There's a naked guy on mushrooms
Walking his dog. At least he's walking his dog.
Yeah, he's walking his dog.
Dude, you know you're naked. Well, yeah.
He's not really hurting anybody. Jimmy
He's
says,
out grounding.
Jimmy says technically
Very grounding.
13 millimeters is 0.511811 inches.
Yeah, well, both of them work on the same bolt, Jimmy. So you can be as technical as you want. And I know you're right there, Jimmy. That I knew. But a 13 millimeter and a half-inch wrench work on a 13 millimeter nut.
0.511811.
It works.
I hope he Googled that and didn't. Did he know that off the
You
top
know,
of his
we
head?
kind of know Jimmy. He might have known that.
That's impressive.
He was a professor at college.
True.
Smart
man.
dude. He probably learned stuff at 13 somewhere.
He's from Mount Pleasant, so maybe Mount Pleasant school system was teaching the metric system.
Mm-hmm. Very well possible. 7:42. We got to take a break and get set for the day. We'll be right back.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Hey, you want to see something really scary? Thrill, chills, and things that go bump in the night. The Russians' House of Terror.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Welcome back to Morning Breath. Ahoy to you all.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Don't forget to use ahoy to somebody you haven't used it on yet this week, people. I have been around tractors and wagons, so I haven't got the chance to really use it on anybody, but I do have to make a trip to Tyson this morning, so perhaps I'll use it down there.
Just go ahoy somebody.
I'm just going to go ahoy. Let's get set for the day, Matt.
All right, we shall. 7:45 a.m. It is the third day of October. Temperature right now in Fairfield 49, Mount Pleasant 50, and Washington 49. Sunny today with a small chance of showers developing after midnight. High today of 81 and a low of 54. In the Fairfield area, things to do. Jefferson County Motocross season finale is Saturday at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds.
They're still doing motocross?
Apparently, it's the finale.
It's the finale, last day.
Practice rides at 9 a.m. and racing will follow. And I looked that up because it seemed odd to start racing at 9 a.m., but that's what I could find. So if it's wrong. That's in a couple different places. Paula says her mom is 80 today, so happy
birthday.
In Mount Pleasant, it's boom night.
I'm just over here.
What is happening?
I just cleaned the dust.
What's going on?
I did not know it was going to make that noise, but I blew the dust out of that stuff. I'm sorry.
It's boom night for the Mount Pleasant High School as part of its homecoming celebration. It starts at 6 p.m. at Maple Leaf Athletic Complex.
Boom night.
Boom night.
Just practicing my ahoy.
Yeah. Well, that was an odd one.
Different ahoy.
You lost your place, huh?
I did. I had to think about it. And I got a text. My Apple Watch is going off.
See, my watch doesn't
Apple Watch
go
Series
off.
1.
Your watch
1.
goes off?
Yeah. This is a whole topic for another day, but it's so terrible. My text messages, emails, everything come through this, and I could be talking to somebody and
I do
doing
the
this
same
all the time.
thing.
It's like, I'm not checking my time. I'm not wanting to get out of here.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Got a message.
Yeah. Join Main Street's Design Committee and Historic Preservation Commission on a walking tour through historic churches in downtown Washington on Sunday, beginning at 2 p.m. You need to go to the Main Street Facebook page for more details and to purchase tickets. On this day in history in 1995, one of the most sensational trials in U.S. history
Unbelievable.
ended
Wow.
as a jury found O.J. Simpson not guilty of murdering his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend Ronald Goldman.
Wild.
We'll talk about this another time. I just watched this Menendez thing on Netflix.
I need to watch that.
I watched that trial too.
Well, yeah, but they kind of overlapped. I mean, according to this show that I just watched, they were like in jail at the same time in the same jail. OJ and Menendez.
It
Menendez
made
boys.
Court TV. It put them on the map.
Yes, it did.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that Menendez thing, we can talk about that another time. But that's something.
I do want to watch that movie.
I do too.
It's a 9-part series.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's some of it's hard to watch. I mean, they get into a lot of details about abuse and all this stuff, and people say that abuse may or may not be true. I don't know, it doesn't matter, but the show goes into it a lot, so it's maybe worth a watch, but it is hard to watch.
Yeah.
Some of those episodes.
Hey, Gwen Stefani turns 56 today.
Happy birthday, Gwen.
Birthday, Gwen.
I like Gwen.
How old is she?
56.
Oh gosh, does not look like it.
Yeah, no,
You're kidding.
no. So you guys know I have a cat, Bob.
Love Bob.
Bob, the other day I caught him. He was chewing on electrical wires, and I tried to stop him, and then he was chewing on more electrical wires, and I started to get worried, so I had to ground him.
That was good thinking, Matt. I'm not stepping on that. I had another one picked out, not from my book. But
You can do it.
no, I'm
Go
not.
ahead.
You're already running over. And I got places to be. Thank God Bob is now grounded.
He's grounded, so he won't.
Tim
he
would
won't
like that one.
Spontaneously combust.
Yeah.
Whatever. I guess
Make
it's
a
not
big poof.
spontaneous if you're chewing on electrical wires. It's very much.
It's
going to go quick.
gonna
It's
happen.
happening. Yeah.
It's happening.
Goodbye, Bob.
Get it together, Bob.
Okay, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today.
Anyways.
All right, transition out of that.
Let's get out of that. Thanks for joining us today. We will be back tomorrow. I don't know if anybody will be with us besides, because Greta, you're off, and
John's off.
I've got to run because I got to set up for the show or for the golf. So I mean, I'll be here tomorrow. Will you be here tomorrow, Nick?
I'll be here tomorrow.
Thank God, because you're the Uber producer.
Because without you, it gets tough.
It's difficult. So thanks all for joining. Make sure you ahoy somebody, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Bye.